Starting around 18 November 2023, AMP basically is exchanging at $0.0021 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.08% in kind of most recent 60 minutes, which especially basically is very critical. AMP by and large has an essentially complete market cap of $90,325,632, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $6,212,446 in a for the most part enormous manner. This in a real sense makes AMP most certainly positioning at 314 in the digital currency market in an unpretentious way. On the off chance that you in every practical sense are a crypto financial backer, and considering what really is the AMP cost expectation end of 2023, what will AMP all things considered for the most part be somewhat worth in 2023? Entirely as opposed to mainstream thinking. Is AMP a very wise speculation or kind of worth purchasing in 2023, which certainly basically is very critical? Will AMP cost especially basically outperform its untouched high, for the most part certainly in opposition to mainstream thinking in an unpretentious way? These most certainly are our AMP cost expectations for AMP's future in an unpretentious manner. AMP value expectation 2023. As per the AMP conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2023, the AMP cost in every practical sense is supposed to for the most part cross a sort of normal value level of $0.0025. The normal really least value worth of AMP toward the finish of the essentially current year ought to for the most part be $0.0024 in an unobtrusive manner. Besides, AMP can by and large arrive at a greatest value level of $0.0026 in an especially quite huge manner. AMP value gauge November 2023. In November 2023, the cost of AMP truly is supposed to generally in every way that really matters be at around a by and large least of $0.0022, or so they sort of thought. AMP cost can sort of arrive at a truly lovely limit of $0.0025, with the very sort of normal cost of $0.0024 in United States dollars, which especially shows that assuming you certainly are a crypto financial backer and considering what essentially is the AMP cost expectation end of 2023, what will AMP for the most part truly be by and large in every practical sense worth in 2023? Which truly generally is genuinely critical amazingly. AMP value estimate December 2023. In December 2023, the cost of AMP in a real sense is determined to be at around a truly least worth of $0.0024 in a sort of large manner. The AMP value worth can in a real sense arrive at a limit of $0.0026 with the in every practical sense by and large normal exchanging worth of $0.0025 in United States dollars, which really is very huge. AMP in every practical sense genuinely passed value examination in the especially beyond 24 hours, the crypto by and large basically has been most certainly truly diminished by 3.76% in its most certainly current worth. Showing the way that the AMP value worth can by and large in a real sense arrive at a very limit of $0.0026 with the truly normal exchanging worth of $0.0025 in United States dollars in an especially huge way. Assuming we truly think about the genuinely current market cap of the AMP with yesterday's, you can sort of see that the market cap basically is likewise down, which in a real sense sort of is very huge, which basically is genuinely critical. From especially most recent 7 days, the AMP fundamentally sort of was in genuinely sort of good vertical pattern and expanded by 8.44%, so this sort of certainly makes AMP genuinely positioning at 314 in the digital currency market in an unpretentious way, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. AMP by and large has shown exceptionally kind of solid quite potential recently, and this could be decent an open door to truly dive right in and contribute in every practical sense in opposition to prevalent thinking. Inside the essentially most recent 1 month, the cost of AMP fundamentally explicitly diminished by 46.525%, taking out an incredible by and large normal amount of $0.0019 from its in every way that really matters current worth, which sort of in a real sense is genuinely critical. This unexpected down sort of implies that the coin sort of is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can explicitly be a by and large great, generally purchase a valuable open door for truly kind of speedy venture, so AMP for the most part has shown exceptionally kind of certainly solid really potential recently, and this could be in every practical sense. Great chance to fundamentally sort of dive right in and contribute, which essentially is very critical. The 90 days cost change basically sort of is near 56.26%, and the cost in a real sense circled from a sort of least truly normal cost of $0.0047 to especially most extreme truly normal cost of $0.0051 in the precise beyond 90 days in an actually certainly significant manner. AMP for the most part is somewhere near 31.22%, with the essentially greatest fundamentally normal cost of the coin by and large was around $0.0033, and the fundamentally least fundamentally kind of typical cost of certainly was around $0.0032 in genuinely beyond 4 months, extremely as opposed to mainstream thinking. AMP value figure 2023 facts. What will be AMP extremely worth in 2023? The AMP cost truly is gauged to explicitly arrive at an especially most extreme degree of $0.0026, with truly least cost of $0.0024 toward the finish of 2023, which basically is very critical in opposition to prevalent thinking. Does AMP for the most part have a future, or so they truly thought? As far as value, AMP especially has a remarkable kind of certainly potential to arrive at new levels, further appearance, how this unexpected down generally implies that the coin basically is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can sort of in every practical sense be a kind of good, certainly purchase an open door for fast venture. So AMP truly has shown areas of strength for extremely all goals and purposes potential recently, and this could be by and large sort of good an open door to generally dive right in and contribute, which most certainly is genuinely critical. It certainly is figure that AMP will increment in esteem, so does AMP really have a future, or so they generally thought. As per in every practical sense, genuinely unambiguous specialists and business experts, AMP can raise a ruckus around town, the most exorbitant cost of $0.0822 till 2030, showing how AMP value gauge 2023 facts. What will by and large be AMP extremely worth in 2023, which sort of basically is very critical. Is AMP kind of worth purchasing in 2023 in a quite large manner? AMP's worth by and large is supposed to basically keep on growing, as lack will in general basically especially empower cost rise, showing how it really is gauged that AMP will increment in esteem. So does AMP basically have a future, or so they sort of thought in a significant manner? Kindly note, there generally most certainly is a gamble to any venture, showing how AMP value expectation 2023 as per the AMP figure cost and specialized examination. In 2023, the AMP cost truly is supposed to basically explicitly cross a truly normal value level of $0.0025. The normal genuinely least value worth of AMP toward the finish of the especially current year ought to sort of be $0.0024, which essentially is very critical, which is very huge. Only sort of fundamentally put resources into what you can entirely achieve prior to reaching any resolutions and directly in every